50 people. There are 50 of you, hopefully more by the time this is viewing, but there are 50 of you who watch my videos, and that just blows my mind. I've been doing this for 3 years. I've tried so many different things and so many things have worked, but the only thing that's more satisfying than pushing the upload button is knowing that when I push that upload button, 50 of you are receiving a message to let you know that I've made a movie. That makes me feel absolutely incredible. I mentioned at the end of the last vlog that I wanted to say thank you, so thank you. There's absolutely no way I can tell you how, there's no words to describe how grateful I feel to have 50 of you who subscribe to my channel. So I prepared this little montage, if you will. It's like going down to Coles, getting your favourite soft drink, whatever that may be, finding a nice, quiet, beautiful place to drink it, and as you crack the bottle open and enjoy that first little sip, you notice something, just something different about the label. And so in an excited rush, you crush the rest of the bottle and finish it all, and what do you find on the inside of the wrapper? But a $50 bill, because there's 50 of you. Get it? Do you like what I did there? That's why, that's how this feels, having 50 of you who found me, and every time I push that upload button, it's that feeling. That's how lucky I feel. So thanks. Anyway, let's get on with the episode. I want my sunnies better. Now, when I write get a job on the board, I'm not talking about going out and getting like a job like at Macca's or whatever. I'm talking about getting a gig, a photography job. Technically I can already tick this off. Mel and I met with a couple earlier in the week who want us to shoot their weddings. I need to stop saying that. Who want us to photograph their wedding, and they're interested in getting some videography stuff done too, which is pretty cool. But we landed the client, so to speak. So I've already got a job, but that doesn't make very good content for this. So what I'm going to do today is go around and talk to the local stores and things, and I want to try and build a portfolio of product photography. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to ask all the local shops until I get a job if they need any free I'm going to go around store by store and ask all the locals if they need any free product photography. I anticipate I'm gonna struggle a little bit, not with the presentation side of things. I'm comfortable talking to people, but it's a small town, and even when you say something's free, sometimes people don't want it. They might already have a photographer, or they might already be getting whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a go. Also, I'm gonna update the goal board. I won't do it here because it's awkward. But I'm gonna, on the back side, put a subscriber count. As you know from the start of this video, we hit 50 subscribers, which is awesome, absolutely awesome. I need to bring down the background a bit. I wonder. We'll work something out, and that's going to be the challenge for today. If I can get one job out of it, it'll be a success as far as I'm concerned. The reason I thought this would be a good idea for the video is because product photography is something that interests me a lot, because it's kind of like miniature studio photography, and you have a lot of control over the scene. You have a lot of creative control over the way you interpret the product and the way the client wants the product to be portrayed. And so they're all things that really lean into that dramatic style of photography that I'm into. So I need to grow a portfolio for it though if I want more jobs out of it. So in order to get a portfolio, you need to start doing this with products. If I can't get a job, I'm just gonna find some stuff around home that I like, some brands that I like, and try and photograph them. But hopefully we get a job. So let's get cracking. One thing to point out too, I'm not gonna take you with me into the shops, because I think that would be a little unprofessional. And even if it's not unprofessional, some people aren't comfortable having a camera in their face. So the last thing I want to do is upset potential clients by putting a camera in their face. So I don't really know how I'm going to include you in this next bit, but I will. I'll figure it out. Let's go. I can see that the shop I want to go to has a few people in it. It's almost lunchtime, so I'm going to stop, I'm going to have lunch, and I'm going to come back, and hopefully A, they've eaten, so they should be a little bit happier than if they were hungry. B, the shop will be more empty. If it's not, I'll just wait around a little bit. You don't want to go in there bothering people when they've got customers. A, it means they can't pay full attention to you, and B, it means you're in their way when they're trying to make money. So we're just gonna wait, I think. Okay, lunch is done. I'm back at the shops, and I'm gonna go try with the first shop, so wish me luck.
A few moments later.
Yes! Partial success. So there's two shops in the local laneway who sell, not knickknacks, but it's like homeware. Well, they sell lots of things: homeware, furniture, which is homeware, clothing, and like smelly stuff like scents, incenses. Anyway, one out of the two of them was happy for me to be in there with the camera in the first place. So shout out to the Laneway shop for allowing me to photograph your beautifully set up store. Now, this one was interesting. It was the first one I went to, so... but I walked in, I said, "Hi, my name's Logan, local photographer, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to build up a portfolio of product photography. Do you mind if I take some photos of your stuff for you?" She was like, "My partner is the social media expert guru of our business, and she's a photographer. She takes all our photos." And I was like, "Oh, right." But in that moment where I was stuck, completely shocked, she said, "But I don't mind if you go around and just take some photos of the stuff in the store and, you know, for your portfolio." And I was like, "You beaut, okay." Here are the photos I got. I didn't get much video footage while I was in there, so I didn't take any of my gear. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. I showed her the photos afterwards. She was super pleased with them. She was super eager to see them. I told her I'd email them, and she's like, "Oh, you know, I'm going to just have a look in camera." And I was like, "You know what? Okay, here they are." Showed her the photos in camera. She really, really liked them. I'm going to email them, and hopefully something comes in the future. I mean, like I said to her, I'm happy to do this for free. I'm happy to take photos for free. I just enjoy doing it. And I think that's one of the important things as a photographer who's just starting out. You have to be willing to do freebies. You have to be willing to show people your work before you start charging for it. But yeah, so partial success. Partial success. All right, I'm not going to shoot here for long because I think I'm freaking out the people who live in the houses just behind me. But we went to the Coffee Den, thank you, and it looks like we're probably going to get some work there, which is awesome. He didn't get me to take any photos on the spot. In fact, when I told him I was a photographer and I'm trying to build my portfolio, and he's like, "Why?" And I had to explain to him, like, at the moment, all I've done is weddings and people, and I haven't done a lot of things, like stuff, like food and product generally. And he was like, "Oh, okay." So we actually spent like probably 10 minutes talking, just generally making conversation, which is always important. Don't rush people when you're talking to them, trying to sell them something, whether that's an idea or a thing or whatever. Like, get to know people and have a genuine conversation with them, and I find that always helps. And that's what I was able to do today. Had a nice conversation with the bloke. Turns out his chef's on holidays, and when his chef comes back, he wants to do some photography of all the stuff the chef can cook, and he said he'd pay me in meals, which is fine. That went well, and that means, I guess, that we succeeded in this week's key result. We have, like I said, the job with the wedding, we have the job for the Daily Den, and we have the job for the... I'll let this car go past. Job with the lane shop, and we have the job with the Daily Den, potentially. So, bonus. Thanks for watching. Tune in, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow. No, I won't. I'll see you next week. Bye.